祝你安安，祝你安安哦！继续玩我的哈利波特，耶！哎，今天好冷哦，你安安，哎，想念安安。哦，今天好冷哦。我刚才在真生啊，我刚才在想说要去睡觉的，还是玩哈利波特。在这选择之中，我想说，那我玩一下好了。玩一下，玩到累，然后我就去睡觉。阿特安安，因为上礼拜没有，上次没有那个啊，没有入学啊。上次不是入学一下下，然后就被抓去玩捡垃圾，所以今天还是 Day3。哦，我在吃饼干。我其实现在有点饿。我在吃饼干、洋芋片。我姐安安，来，我要分享。我看我要怎么分享给你们。啊，这样应该这样可以。然后，想啊。哦，可是好很多了。我姐好。哎，这啥？以后你就知道了。那是行头是一定要有的哦，噱头一定要有。起码要抢劫，要抢劫应该蛮难的。那个马不好操控，那个马不好操控。我昨天被我的马一直被车撞死。没有把钱乱花，我们真的有去买插件。
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
跑不快，哎，跑不太有点像跟人一样跑步，你知道吗？像人一样跑步。
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr.
他好像是把它做成是跟人一样的。
I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
但是很容易被车撞。因为操控不好，操控很容易被车撞。耐力好吗？因为就跟人跑步一样啊。那个你人不能跑多久，就是那个马就才能可以跑多久。
Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon.
不用喂他吃饲料。
Is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of.
他不是阿迪阿兔的马。
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children, especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said.
刚刚看着别人玩 RP， 就很想要手痒，就很想玩 RP。
Sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
手又痒了，对，
I
再
didn't
忍
mean
忍
to，intrude.
You didn't, truly.
你也在忍。
I'm all right. The pain
再
from
忍一
this
下，
curse comes in bouts, and often
再
suddenly.
撑一下，再
It's
撑一下。
not. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told
早
me
安
about.
安，
I am.
还有几天？
Sebastian and I met my first day at
还有
Hogwarts. In the Slytherin
2个礼
common
拜。
room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window.
手
I
好
do
痒，
miss Hogwarts.
好想要
But I wouldn't mind
抢
being
劫。
in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something
我
about
我看
your
我
uncle
最
being
近
Zora,
我最近也花很多钱
refusing
呢
to，go after Ranrock's loyalists.
就
I
是
must say,
前几
I
天
wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he
我
was.
厕所的
Uncle Solomon
我
is
厕所的门把
frustrated
坏，那个就是那个喇
by
叭
what
锁坏
happened
掉
to
了，
me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can
然后
fix it.
我真的打不
Both
开，
mean well, I know they do, but my
我
uncle
真
is
的
right.
喇叭锁我真的转不开，我不管怎样都弄不开，
I can feel it. Sebastian
然后
cannot take
我
away
就把
my
那个门
pain.
门把那边
Perhaps you can help him to understand.
破坏掉了，那边现在有一个洞，我的厕所门
I'll
现在有一
do
个
my
洞。
best. I can promise
你
to
说
speak
第
with him about
一
it.
次感觉
Thank
时间过好慢，
His search for a cure
不会啊，
was
其实也过
futile,
很
I'm
快
afraid.
了，已经
I'm getting tired. I should
快
probably
1月
rest.
了耶，已
Thank
经
you for
12月已经
stopping
过一
by.
半了。
I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
12月已经过一半了，各位，日子是过很快的啊。
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
解不开
How
哦
are you doing,
怎么戳都
Sebastian?
戳不
You
开
got a
哦，
first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with.
最后
I
选择了破
apologize
坏
for。my uncle.
唉，
I'll admit I
要花
wasn't
一笔钱
expecting
修
him to
门
be
呢，
so angry.
应
He's
该说要花一笔
always
钱换一个
angry.
门呢。
He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
哦，现在讲故事哦。
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne.
OK，Let's go，Let's
This
go，
way.
跑起来，跑起来！
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a
Oh
part
my
of it.
god！ Oh my god！怎么忽然间
The wizards will be defeated.
要打架欸？
Hello? I won't rest.
哦，倒是挺厉害的嘛。
Why can't I hit you? You've made your last mistake.
越来越像魔法师了。哎，
Who do you? A coward. I don't think you know who you're dealing with. Get accustomed to that. How nice. Hurt me! Someone thinks they can outlast me. One less human to worry about.
I've been fighting since.
哇哟！哎呀，轻轻松松，
I confess,
我根本就是
that's
超
a
强
bit
魔法师。
I tried to warn you.
哎，为什么我的直播断了？等一下，哎，我 OBS 坏嘞，58安安。OBS 坏掉了，嘿嘿，哇，断掉了。诶，回来吗？没有没有，我 OBS 断掉了。我还在吗 ？Hello， 啊，应该在啦。啊，那你们这样是不是刚刚没看到我精彩的操作？
Seems an awfully violent response to
我刚刚
child
是精彩的
wandering
操作，你们完全没看到，哎，可惜了。
My thoughts exact. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be
没关系。
something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
收集线索。
I've heard that goblin dig sites are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
如果等一下再断哦，那我今天就是不宜玩这游戏了。那奇怪，为什么 OBS 突然断线？ 找什么？
Revelio.
Rebellion。
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
房子。
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section, with a memory that the keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library?
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts. Wait, you can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is you for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
OK，
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Revelio。回娘安。
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio.
哎，靠腰，这个会破血。
Journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it's
感谢，刚好就
Honestly,
好4个月，谢
Nothing
谢
you。say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But...
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even ominous.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
进入洞穴，哎，吧。这游戏唯一我觉得最麻烦就是它对话时间很长，虽然它这个就是剧情故事，但是我觉得它的对话时间好长哦。
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol.
You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient...
I can't be sure, of course, but...
Very well. But that does...
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then, did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts? No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold. I'll be in touch. Till then.
OK， 完成。下个任务的，好多线都没解哦。
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark, do not tell anyone.
Revelio. Why would Black want to be headmaster?
Dun, dun. 欢迎。
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
啥呢？
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
就这样。
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that.
Oh, hello, Emmett. Nice to see you again. That's very kind of you, Emmett. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia. It's only the pinnacle of all goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, I thank you, Emmett.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Amit, where did you say that telescope was?
Sitting in the storage room beneath the top deck.
Thank you.
Of course.
Closer. Leviosa. Confringo. This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
The perfect
Hello.
night for.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens and it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Lumos! Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Revelio. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
这里
Amit. Where precise... Actually, that's all I...
Oh, very...
上去吗？哎，
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Emmett.
这个吗？
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
这样。
Stargazing is all about patience and precision.
啊哈，天琴座。
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Emmett. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
温，哦，这个的必使用。
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What?
Oh. 我要怎么取得？我取得读触手啊！Oh my god！ 啊，关了。再去买种子。火蹲。毛菊、鹅膏、毛菊、鹅膏，我关了。游戏居然会卡关。哦，在这里。
come on inside. Oh, watch
Aha.
yourself, though. Hello.
Hello.
I suppose it's my own fault for... By the way, welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. If there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need... Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then... Oh, mind you don't...
啊！不要再讲话了。
What do you have for sale?
我毒触手。
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by
得
soon.
病使用。敌人使用活苹果。哎呀，找敌人。
This place has seen better days.
Ah, 看到了。
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea. Not quiet.
Silence all finished.
Idiot! No!
耶，搞定！学校了。波格华兹。 哎，这边有书。这个。
seeds grow could piece. How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley, I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced
有
unit.
进阶的
Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and when executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
哦哟，再一次。
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa. I've set some crates out for you.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your... Apologies,
Not to worry.
原来那个在哪里啊？
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Psst, over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, that letter is the tangible proof.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be. Venite.
I wonder what that does. That didn't work. Something with a bit more force. That did it.
"完了，外招那到底在哪里啊？"
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Dead end. Must be another way in. Wingardium Leviosa. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Well done. I will be right up.
原来是我用错咒语了。
I I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, look straight in the face.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff? Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Lost it! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. Revelio. I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into.
You've made him. What?
Clumsy little fool. You haven't production.
Alohomora. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box.
Leviosa! Also, Wingardium Leviosa. No!
Protego! Cubrigo! You survived long? So Incendio! That's the best you can do, is it? Too
Leviosa!
Gamora.
东西这里有。好多钱。嗯？呀，靠腰，这是。把他们抓回去。对，抓了3只小宠物回家了。
It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Gamora.
Hurry. There's the Hogwarts Express! Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting. There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he
Phoenix.
will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you. Who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news
哎
regarding.
呀，我怎么下？我要怎么下来？
Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
《霍格华兹》。晚上好啊。嗯，走错路了。咚。
Off on another adventure, are we?
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be. There you are.
Ouais.
I received your owl.
Aye.
I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
玩这个会玩到睡着哎。就这样。
I believe he's trustworthy,
对话
yes.
态度。
He seems sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands.
Hey.
I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my...
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste.
Oh. 在这里，太棒了。
I raided Brockborough more times than I can count.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is cruel. They're working together, all right. But it is not a friendly alliance. goes there!
Guardian Leviosa.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child.
We could take every child assigned to Ranrock. Eventually we make up the right one.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Little magic tricks won't distract me!
Ah, up there. That's our way in.
Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that...
Let's get into that castle.
Such arrogance.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
No more happy days for you.
Such
Expulsion! Enjoy suffering, do you?
You are postponing me.
That's the best you can do.
Such arrogance.
You're going to regret that. A lamb to the... Another pitiful beast caught in my trap. Don't think you're going to get out of this alive.
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart? Protect that! It's in the clouds, this one! And I haven't even had the tea yet! Pick up
Yeah.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Wingardium Leviosa, Confringo, Accio. Confringo, Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo, Accio. Also.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
这里有一个。
Yes, I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then class at them quickly in succession. Closer. Revelio.
哦，开了，宝贝。
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Revelio.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic, and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic...
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... we...
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival.
第2道试炼。哦，又要解谜了。
reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Perhaps I can only move objects while I'm on the other side of the archway. Wingardium Leviosa.
还不错玩啊，干，可是蛮需要解谜的。需要解谜。
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
要吗？
Reposition the pillar whilst on one side of the archway, so that I can climb it on the other side of the archway. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Wingardium Leviosa. lead to the left here, but how?
小孩早安。后边要怎么去左边？这样。不是，要怎么做啊？怎么左边呢？啊，我找不到，就是这样。
Perhaps I've hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past.
.在解谜啊！这游戏这4天都要一直解谜啊！这游戏一半打架，一半解谜。 感谢 Duke 的4个月，谢谢。
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
后背又卡关了，干我又不知道这要怎么解。你要去哪？好像有。 吗？他不上去啊！哇！
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Leviosa.
哎呀，我太聪明了。要打架了吗？看起来就是要打架啊！ 哇，这关有难。
What a relief.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
没有啊，它这个是前传啊，前传不会有邓布利多。应该说这个时间线是在哈利波特之前。
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first
how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
哇，我发现
I know.
这游戏要玩很久吧？
Do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon
看起来
hear
感觉很像是
from Lodgok
至
as
少
well. And we shall
还要
learn
再好
how
几
you
个小
fared
时。
with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
这小时100小时，我都不知道来不来得及在下一个伺服器开服前玩完，我都不知道哎、会不会玩不完啊？对啊，我好想知道开服前能毕业吗？我是不是挑错了？我应该挑个短一点的。预计是1月1号那一周。每天开台有机会吗？我这样前后后才玩10几个，应该只玩10几个小时而已。感觉它还有很多地图都还没打开，所以我应该还有很久，还有很多。
Natty told me about your run-in with poachers. I have some news about them
然后
as well.
而且它每一个又不是说可以一直不用解其他的，然后就可以了，久等。这游戏就是私下自己玩唱，可是其实我是觉得这游戏还不错玩，这游戏其实没有很差觉得蛮好玩的。它就是这种游戏就是不讲话的玩法，完全不讲话，不讲话，然后自己那边默默破。对，没错。
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the task,
Revelio.
Speak to me after class.
Handy resource indeed. You're
对，少了互动感，没有错，就是自己一个人破开开心心的那种。因为它里面很多小巧思，我希望能在开服前破完它。差不多了，休息了。真的这就是自己玩爽的就是自己玩爽的。差不多破了一个大主线了。我看我后天、大后天哪一天有空我继续破。感谢今天收看，还有订阅追随过台，我们下次见，拜拜。等什么？等什么？等什么？好，等。给我看什么节？看。 很会哦，这个运镜。这个运镜很会哦。啊，我们下次见。有没有到下礼拜？应该礼拜三或礼拜五吧。拜拜。